Alrighty, folks, I'm back. So the dual output has been disabled. It's okay. It was kind of annoying to put together anyway. I didn't have too big of an audience anyhow. If I had a lot of people following on the phones and a big enough channel, then I could see it making sense. But I just don't have that. So I decided to bring you a new series. This one's Wuthering Waves. I am a bit of the way into the game, but I thought this would be something fresh and new here on the show. I was planning on making it a limited series of 10 episodes. If you'd like to see more, though, I encourage you to drop a comment, or share your views, share your ideas. So that way I can incorporate those into the show. I've been having a pretty good time with this game. It's a pretty good one. I'm glad to be back to the normal show. Happy Monday, everybody. Hopefully everyone's having a good start to the week. I'm having an okay time. I mean, my life is not going swimmingly. It's not going perfect, but I'm still making the most with what I have and just hoping for the best. I did make references to another series when I was playing the last one. That one, I think for the time being, I've decided to put off because it's not free. It cost me almost $50 to start it up. And let me check my last episode's views. It's coming up, the game. So just give it a second. Um, Live. There we go. Okay, hold on. I have to delete some. For some reason, the videos I made shared. Okay, yeah, so no views. So let me try to manage. Hold on. Yeah, manage, because it created scheduled views, scheduled streams. Let me delete this. Hold on a second. Watching Looney Tunes in the background. Like I said, like times really aren't that bad. Okay, Wuthering Waves is coming up. One thing about Wuthering Waves is it does load a lot. And I have already started the game, so we're just going to dive kind of into gameplay. You guys will have a chance to see the game, and with this being a limited series, it will basically be 10 episodes long. That's my plan. If you'd like to see more of Wuthering Waves gameplay, like I said, all you have to do is let me know in the comments, and I will factor that in. Alright, so it looks like it's live now. It's ready to go, so I'll go ahead and dive right in. One thing you'll tell right away is this game has really good visuals and graphics. There we go. Solaris 3. I think I've been playing the game for about an hour now, so welcome all to a brand new series here on the show. Hopefully you all enjoy. I'm more than happy to bring this one to you, and I know it might have been a bit of a curveball if you were expecting World of Warcraft. I did make reference to World of Warcraft, but seeing as how I've had 0 views for the last several episodes, I don't think this took too many people by surprise. It didn't catch too many people off guard, so you should still be happy that there is a fresh offering here on the show. So that's my plan. The actual sale should last until mid next month, so I have plenty of time on that. Alright, so I've already started this game. You have several characters. I have several characters in my party. Jinshu is the current section I'm in. And it looks like I'm 2% of the way through. Hold on a second. Trying to remember how to see the party. I think it's start. Yeah, start. So you'll see there are different characters. I'm still myself learning the game systems and like learning how everything goes. Overall, I have very positive impressions of the game. Like, the game is well tuned. The world itself is beautifully animated. The music is well done. Okay, so Spectro, he's our main character. Yang Yang, she's one of the characters you can play as, and Shixia, she's another one you can play as. Hopefully this doesn't get you into the spoilery territory. I'm not very far into the game, as you can tell, because you start off with just one player, Spectro, and then the other two are added over time. I'm still not too sure about the actual story or what we're trying to accomplish here, so your guess is as good as mine, and you'll see here that this game has a lot of systems. The game also updates like a bunch. Basically, you're in this open world, right, that you can explore. The combat is very like satisfying. You have these creatures you can control, and you can see one there. When I press left trigger, it'll activate it. It's kind of like being a hunter in World of Warcraft. Like you can control them. All right, Maki. This game also has really good voice acting.
And wonders. Hello, welcome to the Pioneer Association's Jinzhou branch.
I'll plan on playing for about an hour at a time, so it'll be about a 10-hour series.
Association, formerly known as the Post-Lament Geological Society, is dedicated to expanding humanity's knowledge of the world. We record and share the progress of human civilization's revival and reconstruction. Our skilled photographers are always out capturing the world's latest marvels.
Okay, so our current mission is there on the left, First Resonance. Head to the Nexus Beacon. I found out how to run yesterday. I believe it's... Okay, yeah. Right bumper. Okay, good. I'm still learning like some of the controls. So we can press left to play Yang Yang or down to play Xixia. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Minor frame drops, but it's okay. This is not like a top of the line gaming mission.
Jinzhou's Nexus Tower.
You can already tell the game is very like interactive and immersive.
Think of it as Jinzhou's largest service station, or an integration hub. It's something along those lines. I'm not much of a tech person myself. Long story short, it's a navigator, a defense system, and a regional information center all in one enormous package. The smaller ones we ran into earlier are resonance beacons. Data is shared between all beacons. You activate one, and the entire map's data will be relayed to your terminal. Pretty nifty, huh? Just place your terminal here.
His name is King Kong. Dang, dude. The temperature is just right, and the humidity is... What are you doing? Me, I'm observing the experimental subjects and recording data. The weather in Jinshu has been stable lately, so the subjects are in perfect condition. Phoenix butterfly, a material used for synthesis. Like I said, I'm not too aware of all the things offered in this game. I'm still learning a lot. Basically, you go to these objectives, you complete the objectives. Overall, I'd highly recommend the game. I got this game for free, and I think it is still free. I don't think I have played another game a lot like this. Like, even the closest one is like Sekiro. Even Sekiro is like totally different than this. Okay, Jinshu. Okay, that opened a wider peripheral, so it allows us to see a wider area. Items obtained, 30 crystals. Now here's Mulan. Welcome to Jinshu City. I'll introduce the usage of the Nexus, Resonance Nexus. Just place the Pengu terminal on the Nexus and it will start loading the relevant information. After that, you can check your map and fast travel to Jinshu through the Nexus. Last but not least, thank you for choosing our services. You're very welcome. Maybe like a Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. You know, like that's kind of what it seems like.
Rover, you can come visit the magistrate at any time. Shuzia, do you mind bringing Rover over to the city hall?
Mengju. Land of Zhuanfang. Under Mengju's jurisdiction, time has shaped it into a land with its own regional character. Its people once lived alongside the Zhuanling birds, rare remnant creatures revered as the land's spiritual totem for generations. Basically, the remnants are the ones you can control. So you beat them, and then you can like assume their essence. It's kind of like Relinquished from Yu-Gi-Oh, if you know what I'm saying. Like you can basically control them, and like it's kind of like a possession system. Like it's actually really cool. With the aid of explorers from across the lands, humanity conquered its fear of the void and used its ingenuity to forge Lahai Ro's heart. Beyond the horizon, an ancient land beckons. And in this realm built upon intricate mechanics, what threat stirs beneath the tuning gears? Start main quest chapter 4, act 1 early. Let's begin chapter 4, act 1, No Wind Before the Storm, and embark to Mengshu. This unlocks time adjustment, resonance conversion, and additional utilities. Do you want to proceed? Why not? What else is there to do in the game? I want to keep doing the main mission. Zoom camera for photo taking. I don't need to do that. I mean, the game is beautiful. There's no doubt about that. Something there. Ah, cool. My game, like, my computer is like struggling to keep up. Like there's some like tearing going on just because of how intensive the game is. If you have a very fast, very strong computer, this is probably going to be a blast to play. Like it's a fully fleshed out world. Like there's a lot here. It kind of also strikes me as like a Breath of the Wild or something, like with how much you can explore and do. That's just to go dashing. Tired. Didn't sleep very well last night. Short stories. I have so many to tell. Who Love. This one. Interact with Who Love. I have lots of adventure stories. What story would you like to hear? How about Light Rose? There's no voice acting here, but it's okay. I can assist as I have done in the past. Hearing this will trigger main quest chapter 4, act 1, and send you to Mengshu. Are you sure? Alright, hold on. Alright, maybe is my phone here? Give me. I need to figure this out. Hold on. It's in my pocket. Okay. So we'll use some help from a lifeline. I'm playing Wuthering Waves. Should I do first Resonance? Or Act 4 first, Mengshu? First Resonance. Says I should do that. Take the elevator to reach City Hall.
the sounds.
Okay, and that shows you the resonance crystal, what they do. One thing you can tell is like this game is like just polished. Like it's really good. So yeah, we were supposed to go up here, but it's fine. It seems like this is kind of like a style game where you basically can just do whatever, you know. The combat is really satisfying in this game too. Seems like this is kind of like a paint your own story kind of game, you know, like you can go at your own pace, which I think is one of the biggest strengths of the game. The game has many of those. It's a really good game. Here's Yang Yang.
Ew, first time seeing such a crowd in front of the city hall.
I was surprised too. I've never seen so many non-staff personnel here before. Most of the people here have applied for an audience, but I heard they've all been turned down.
So the game offers you like different branches, so you could choose different chat options. So I can clarify, I can say the magistrate is not here, or it's me they're waiting for.
Most people were advised to leave by the magistrate's bodyguard upon sending in their applications. The ones staying here are either trying to apply for some other people, or just too stubborn to leave. The few that made it inside said it only took one freezing look from Lady Sanhua, and they were compelled to leave.
What kind of description is that? Sounds like you've met some snake-haired lady and got turned into stone.
She's the magistrate's personal
Sanhua.
bodyguard.
Oh, I've heard of her before. She's the all-round death glare / Terminator ice beauty. That's what the rumors say, at least.
There is a small chance she's not in the city hall, but it's very unlikely for her not to be in Jinzhou. Or rather, it's nearly impossible for the magistrate to leave Jinzhou at all. With her busy schedule, it's already difficult to find any time off. And unless she's engaged on a business trip, or when Jinzhou's safety is under threat.
Yep,
That was ready to
there's
progress.
gotta be something big if that's the case.
Oh,
So this is the true
It's me they're waiting for.
confidence of our rover. I agree, though. So far, you've been ticking all the boxes in our magistrate's description. Sure it can.
Have you thought of something, Rover?
yeah, I could do. If I had much more chat, I could like do like a poll, like which one should I choose? You know, I choose for house the magistrate didn't know. I'm wondering why the magistrate wanted to meet her guest, or she must have a reason for attracting all this attention. I think I'm going to choose reason. She's not doing this to avoid confusion for her guest. She should have anticipated the follow-up of her message. How does she decide who her guest is and who is not? Nothing in particular.
I can't really keep up with your thoughts, but I
Confusion.
think a meeting with a magistrate wouldn't hurt.
Same here. Anyway, our magistrate's the best lead we have for now, no matter what she has in store for Rover. Huh? Me?
What do you think?
I'm just wondering how to take you, Yang Yang, and Baizhi for some chow after this. But my shift's almost coming up. Don't know if we'll make it.
There is a semi-focus. I don't know if I put a main focus, but there's an element here where it's kind of like making a house, like a sim element to this game. Like you can like you go have food, like do some role
I don't
playing
have
kind of
anything
thing.
particular in mind. It was me who, we took you to Jinzhou. I think we should keep you company. At least while you're still here.
Like faint Doki Doki vibes.
Oh, I see.
But I don't think the game's gonna take that dark of a turn here.
What do you think, Rover? Are you in a hurry to recover your memories?
It doesn't bother me. I do want them back. I don't know what to do. What really matters is how I'll live my life and create new memories. I think I'll just choose that. I want them back.
How about meeting with the magistrate first? She may have the answers you're looking for. We're not allowed to go with you. Shizia and I will be right outside the city hall. We'll be waiting for you.
That's right. We're not going anywhere. Just give us a shout if anything goes down. Wait, no, we won't be able to hear ya. Plus, they've got this rule about not yelling inside the city hall.
And something else, like a lot of people would describe this as a gacha game. I personally am not someone who plays a lot of those games. I have a few, if you count the personas.
Go see for yourself.
But I've been having a really good time with this game so far. Yeah, sorry if I'm like seeming a little out of it today. I did not sleep well last night, so that's why I'm like. This GT player chair is so comfortable. I would like to see the cherry blossoms in Japan, but I left last time before I was able to. They were also out of season. Enter the city hall.
Please, follow me.
And she's the receptionist. You cannot attack. You might be able to push me.
Kindly have a seat. Lady Sanhua will be with you shortly.
She the magistrate? Again, if you're following from home for the first time, you're probably picking up on this game just as I am. I'd recommend checking out any walkthroughs or guides if you're like I'm hazy.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. I apologize for the delay. My name is Sanhua, the bodyguard of Madam Magistrate.
Use the bodyguard.
I regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate
Call
is
me-
currently away. Prior to her
Can't remember what it
departure, she instructed me to bring you these tokens and a welcome gift. Madam Magistrate advised you to explore what these tokens represent during her absence. This may help you acquire the information you desire sooner. I apologize for the inconvenience, but please rest assured she will be here to meet you in 3 days' time.
That Sharingan, dude?
Sorry,
Where is she?
I cannot disclose her whereabouts at this time. Please trust me that she is eagerly looking forward to meeting you in person. Pardon my inability to
Did something
provide a
happen to
better
her?
answer. Madam Magistrate has a task that she must handle alone, but she has never for one moment forgotten about her meeting with you.
Headphones kind of bother me. I may switch off to a different headphone.
Not knowing exactly when you'd
And
arrive, she had to leave without having the
microphone
chance to
setup.
welcome you in person. Because she will require at least 3 days to complete her current task. Madam Magistrate wanted to assure you that in 3 days, by any means, she will return to meet you in person.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I'll be sure to convey your kindness to
Okay,
Madam
the headphones are
Magistrate.
working finally.
Please accept my sincerest gratitude. Yes, Madam Magistrate does hope to have your assistance, but there is no rush for a decision. She does not want to pressure you into anything you may not desire. We invite you to learn about our situation before making a final commitment.
Something else about the game is it's got a very pleasant, what they might call, difficulty curve. Like, I've played like several games recently where it's like the difficulty is like turned up to 11. Like, extremely frustrating. Like, say whatever bad word you know, like levels of like anger. This game, it's a lot more casual oriented. Like, and it's really nice. Now it's just know what the tokens represent.
When it comes to these tokens, it is never her intention to confuse you with the puzzles. Instead, they should serve as clues that lead you toward the truth. Madam Magistrate deeply regrets not having the time to deliver her messages to you in person. We value your presence far more than you might imagine. The same goes for any and all information about you.
Got it. How are you certain I was the guest?
Since Madam Magistrate is currently away, I cannot make the final confirmation on her behalf. But you are truly exceptional.
I heard many people were politely asked to
Regarding
leave.
that, my eyes can see the frequencies of all living beings.
Pretty freaking
Or
cool.
rather, those frequencies are the only thing I can see. You share the same frequency.
It's not like a
with Madam
Sharingan.
Magistrate.
It's a lot more like Neji's version, or like I would say Rock Lee, but I don't think Rock Lee had that ability. Where can you see? Is Naruto still on Netflix? I think it is. Some of it is on Netflix. I think there is some on Hulu and YouTube, and there's some on Tubi too. Disney Plus. It says 5 seasons though, and I know there is much more than that. Crunchyroll has the entire thing. Hulu covers both the main series. So apparently Hulu has it for Naruto. I just think about that with the eye that she has. Like, she sees eye frequencies. Basically, like, for those of you that did watch Naruto, or no, you don't need the explanation. But for anyone who didn't watch Naruto, basically there were 2 different eyes. One was the Sharingan. That's the red eye. The Sharingan, kind of long story short, basically was a copycat jutsu. The jutsu were basically like ninja arts that were like magical techniques, pretty much. So the Sharingan would allow you to like copy someone's ninjutsu or genjutsu, basically fancy ninja technique. Okay? And it had Bakugan. Bakugan was different from Sharingan, okay? So it was basically one that promoted what they call Taijutsu. Taijutsu it's not fancy magical technique, it's basically tied to what we would in the real world call martial arts. So the Bakugan lets you see actual weak spots. her red eye kind of looks like the Sharingan, but it behaves similarly to the Bakugan.
You look undistorted and authentic.
He's asking what it looks
In
like.
your original form. In my eyes, you appear the way you are.
What do the frequencies of others look like? What is semi-play?
They all look different.
You can tell she doesn't want to continue this topic for some reason. He was helpful.
May I have your terminal for a moment? Indeed.
Are we
It
exchanging
was an
contacts?
oversight on my end. I will now import my contact information and that of all public services, like patrol stations, into your terminal.
Extremely
I will
helpful.
be here on standby, ready to assist whenever you need me. I need your terminal for regional access authorization. I will also configure the latest utility module for you. Madam Magistrate thought you might need it.
Get over. You waited for a moment.
The utility module on your terminal has been upgraded to the latest iteration. Now, all the utilities, including sensor, levitator, and grapple, should be fully functional. You are now granted unlimited access to all regions in Jinzhou. I have sent your terminal ID to every border pass and residence beacon. You will only need to display your terminal ID or activate a beacon with your terminal for entry. You are free to visit any part of Jinzhou.
Does that include City Hall? No more annoying paperwork. I'll say
Yes,
paperwork.
including the City Hall. You have full access to its facilities. Also, may I ask, have you decided your place of residence in Jinzhou? If not, Madam Magistrate has arranged accommodation for you in advance, here in the City Hall.
Oh. Home sweet home.
I will lead you to your room if you need.
That won't be necessary. I have friends waiting outside. I guess friends.
Understood. We will be ready to accommodate you anytime.
So far, I am just very impressed with this game. Like, it is very excellent. Sugar Pearl. And she's token 3. Can she take you to the room? You have to leave the City Hall and talk to Yang Yang.
Anything I can help you with, Rover? With pleasure.
What about the tokens?
What do you wish to know about the tokens? I suggest
How do I make use
looking
of them?
into where these tokens come from, examine their locations of origin, and explore the sites or past events they represent. Then you should uncover the message Madam Magistrate wanted to convey. And hopefully, learn everything you want to know. With pleasure. What do you wish to know about the tokens? Of course.
Can I not investigate them?
It is fully up to you. With pleasure. What do you wish to know?
Apparently you
Anything I
cannot
can
do
help
that.
you with, Rover? With pleasure. What do you wish to know about Jinzhou? Jinzhou is not the most populated city in Huanglong. As a border city, it is the front line encountering tacit discord outbreaks. Jinzhou holds a special place in my heart. I can't say I am too familiar with my hometown, but I do feel a homely sense of attachment to Jinzhou. Maybe it's because here lives a person who changed my life. If I were to introduce Jinzhou with my own words, I'd say it's a city one would easily grow attached to, with pleasure. What do you wish to know about the
Yeah,
Midnight
who are the
Rangers?
Midnight Rangers?
Under General Jian's command, are a garrison in Jinzhou. They consist of the vanguards for offensive operations against tacit discords, and the rear guards for city defense. Additionally, there is a detachment unit called the Outriders, mostly made up of volunteers or reservists who serve as reconnaissance agents. Most of the servicemen of today are comprised of resonators. With pleasure. What do you... Anything I can help you with, Rover? Of course. Please feel free to ask me anything, and I will answer to the best of my ability. Our magistrate's birth name was Si. She took on the name Jinsi when she became the magistrate of Jinzhou. Nowadays, she is usually addressed as Madam Magistrate. Of course.
Kind of coy.
Please feel free to ask me anything, and I will answer to the best of my ability. Anything I can help you with, Rover?
Okay, so he just introduced himself as Rover. I kind of would like to show you guys some action just so you can see the combat in the game. It's quite well tuned. Like everything about the game, it's like very polished. Adjusting frequencies. I haven't really been crazy about the game, but it's like one of those games I keep coming back to, and I guess it's kind of like ESO. Like there might be better games that are like it, but it's a good game on its own merit. Okay, talk to Yang Yang, talking to her. Probably all scripted.
Rover! It took you so long. What gives? Was our magistrate a chatterbox?
He wasn't around. Yeah, Sanhua though.
So Madam Magistrate's not in the city hall.
What long
It
face.
sure is.
Shizia, the increasing tacit fields, uncannily powerful tacit discords, and now, our magistrate's absence.
Plus, the mysterious Rover.
I'm afraid. So, Madam Magistrate
What
is
should we do
meeting you
next?
in 3 days, and she left these tokens for you. Said you can look into what they represent while she's away. Do you have any plans, Rover?
That's a 3-day vacation.
Fair point. A 3-day vacation it is. Let's go chill out then. We'll figure out the tokens when we have the Ooh, reminds me of the tokens of love in those stories. It sounds like you're off to a secret date or something. What is our magistrate planning to do with these tokens?
Rover,
No
do
idea.
you mind if we have a look at the tokens?
Go on ahead. Yeah, I showed it to them.
So, what's so special about them?
I'm trying to think of a show. It's like not like Yu Yu Hakusho. Yeah, Tenshi Muyo. That's what this game reminds me of. Because you got all these girls all around you, dude. Okay, take candy. Small device.
It seems like a miniature sundial. On this sundial, time seems to be represented by the 12 earthly branches, drawn on the outer ring of its surface, and its inner ring shows the 4 symbols, each representing one cardinal direction. These are the 4 famous auspicious beasts in Huanglong's folklore. They are believed to protect people from all 4 directions under heaven. Generally, the teal long represents the east, the white tiger stands for the west, the vermilion bird stands for the south, and finally, we have the black tortoise for the north. It seems the sundial is supposed to show both time and direction. But how could it work when there is not a compass attached? Not to mention, the lack of sunlight basically renders it useless.
I did just realize it's a starry
Ugh,
sky.
that requires way too much brain power.
I just need to know what the application is.
A
Candy.
candy? Oh, I've had these when I was a kid. I think they were called sugar pearls. But I haven't seen anything like this in a while. Went out of trend, maybe.
It reminds me of my childhood. I still remember the taste. It was so sweet.
Like I said, there's a
really
big
scared of
role-playing
getting my
element
flu
in
shots
this.
when I was little. And sometimes the nurse lady would hand out candies like this as a prize for being good. But what does it mean as a token? It seems like it is a horological device that tells time by using sunlight's direction. Sundials in Huanglong usually have marked lines for the 12 shichens in a day.
Time
And
periods.
every shichen is 2 hours long, with some showing seasons or months. The design of this sundial looks a bit unusual, though. On this sundial, time seems to be represented by the 12 earthly branches, drawn on the outer ring, and its inner ring shows the 4 symbols, each representing one cardinal direction. These are the 4 famous auspicious beasts in Huanglong's folklore. They are believed to protect people from all 4 directions under heaven. Generally, the teal long represents the east. The white tiger stands for the west. The vermilion bird stands for the south. It seems the
Black
sundial
tortoise
is
north.
supposed to show both time and direction. But how could it work when the
Ugh, that
A
The
leaf
color
next.
of this leaf seems a bit odd. Can't tell what tree it is.
I think I can feel something from it. Never mind. It's too faint. Maybe it was just my imagination. Sorry.
Running away with me.
I can't tell what kind of tree this leaf belongs to either.
It looks like a magical leaf. Black fruit.
This says mangosteens are not native to
Mangosteen
Zhengzhou.
fruit.
They are usually imported by boat. I think we can find more mangosteens being sold at the nearby markets. They're not always available for purchase, though. The frequent tacit discord outbreaks can disrupt transportation and cause shortages. The Midnight Rangers have greatly improved the situation in recent years, but still. So Zhixia and I share similar childhood memories of the sugar pearl. Do you remember it too, Rover?
When it comes to
I recall.
candies, no one knows them better than the kids of Jinzhou.
Let's ask around. All this chit chat has me kind of feeling tired. I need some action. Okay, first residents, reach a suitable place to use the grapple. Ask the kids nearby. Oh, here's some.
Break.
Does that like chop their heads off? Like, you pressed the wrong button, Rover. Have you seen the candy cadet? After okay.
I don't have candy like that. But I've got this. It's really good. You can have one. Madam Magistrate said we should be nice to every guest.
They gave me some candy. Candy spells riddle.
There's still some distance to the Huaxiu Academy. Let's see who reaches there fast.
I just installed some apps for you. Please try looking for one that's called Utilities on the terminal.
See? Just open the utilities, select the grapple, and there you go. If you want to be a hero like the Jinzhou Speedster, you've got to master the grapple. Come on, give it a shot, Rover.
Tired. I know where I'm supposed to go, but I don't know how to get up there. Alright, I'm appreciating the three-dimensional aspects of this game. I didn't know you can climb this.
Wind, guide me.
Oh, wait a sec. Someone's looking for me. Yeah? What? When did he disappear? Don't worry. It's all right. I'll be right there. Duty calls. Oops. Almost forgot. Can't be late. Sorry, Rover, Yang Yang. I've got to head off for my shift. I'll join you right after I'm done. If you need me, just shout my name. And I, the Jinjo Speedster, will be there in a sec.
What happens if I do nothing?
Well, you only need to send me a terminal message as you shout. Then I'll be there in a jiffy. Anyway, I gotta go. You guys okay on your own? Give me a heads up when there's any updates.
Sure, go do your thing. Don't worry, I'm staying with him. Rover, let's go inside.
You never ask. Synthesizers here. Select the item you want to synthesize. Conversion allows you to convert materials to a type. Hidden seed. All 6. Sorry, I'm fading, guys. It's just,
Baizu
I'm
hasn't replied to my message. She's probably
so
busy in
tired.
her lab.
Hey,
Over
check.
there must be Mr. Mortefi from the Department of Safety. Baizu once mentioned him before.
Okay, never mind. I thought it
He
was
might be able to help us get in
the
touch
red-haired
with
girl.
Baizu, but it seems we've caught him at a bad time.
Mortify.
Anyway, let's
I
try
also had a
asking him,
bunch of
shall
Looney
we?
Tunes playing in the background, and I missed a bunch. I would
What?
sleep through it.
You need something?
That was scary. The researcher with glasses appears unsettled. The
My
flames.
apologies. Did I startle you?
Mr. Mortefi, please pardon our intrusion. We are friends of Baizu, and we're here to look for her.
I see. I hope I didn't cause any offense earlier.
Not at all. It was us who bothered you.
Baja should be in the data analysis room. I'll go tell her you're here.
Thank you, sir. This is Mortefi, a renowned figure in the Department of Safety. He was born in the new Federation, and he joined the Huashu Academy a few years ago. I heard his talent is truly impressive. People say he's a bit scary at first glance, but he's actually quite kind-hearted once you get to know him. Shizia told me he's quite popular with the kids. Children have been pestering him for all kinds of fancy toys, and he's always open to their requests.
Here you are. The data we collected in the Gorges of Spirits has been submitted for analysis, and we'll have the results today. I have the equipment for your physical examinations ready too. Any discoveries during your trip to the City Hall?
Show her the tokens, tell her what happened.
What do you think, Baizhi?
I have a hypothesis about the sugar pearl, but I need to verify it first. If possible, I recommend conducting non-destructive tests of all these tokens you have. Data is always straightforward. The first 3 tokens can be tested at my branch's laboratory. This miniature sundial will require radiographic testing, though. To access the necessary equipment, we'll need to file a request with one of the Tacitite Studies-related branches. Indeed.
Ask about the others.
One moment, please.
I also ate a bunch, so my blood sugar I think is crashing. I'm
Give me the items to be tested. Anything else you need me to know, you can let me know now. You may retrieve your items in 20 minutes, and the analysis report will be ready 5 minutes after that. Take a right, and you'll find me in the testing room. I don't see anything special with these items. Speaking of the sugar pearl, you all remember eating sugar pearls like this when you were kids? Well, I don't think I've ever had anything like this in my childhood. No, I'm from the New Federation. You mean the sugar pearl might be unique to Huanglong?
I remember a nurse lady giving me a candy like that.
So, sugar pearls like this were distributed at hospitals, perhaps.
The sugar pearl might be a type of medicine. Its sweet taste would have made it more palatable to children.
Miss Baizhi, as a Huanglong local working at the academy, I suppose you already had an idea about what it is?
I do have my theory as to what it is, but it still needs verification. I wouldn't proclaim any solid answers before confirming the chemical composition of this item with reliable data.
Seconded. Let's find out through actual testing then.
It will take some time before the results are ready. If you have other matters to take care of, you should go ahead. I'll let you know once we have the results.
Shall we wait here at the academy, Rover?
Sure you can. But don't forget your physical examination. I'll see you in a while for that.
And I know I'm dozing, tired. And I'll shoot to begin the new series after this one concludes. Some kind of checkup.
I have the equipment ready. I'll need to check your health status and see if there are any unusual fluctuations. Now let's begin.
Muyo,
If you're
dude.
ready. Can you try to manifest the Crownless's frequency without using your terminal? I am not seeing the Crownless's data in your terminal. So it was indeed absorbed into your body. The Crownless's frequency energy was consumed by your body, leaving no trace behind. But how did you manage to do that? It's as though there's another mechanism within your body capable of absorbing frequency energy. I can't say without sufficient data.
Will it turn me into a monster?
Put it simply, it seems there is another dimension or a creature hiding inside your body.
I think these are the resonance crystals I was talking about with the capture.
I use that as a metaphor to express my speculation. If such a thing existed within you, scientists would be eagerly seeking to understand it. There are so many mysteries about you worth exploring. It seems we need a simulated combat to figure out what happened in your body. Please hold your terminal tight and stay still.
Great. This is a very dialogue heavy episode, so I'm just like... I'll try to get some decent sleep tonight so I can at least put on the show tomorrow with full vigor.
This is the Academy's simulated training ground. Don't worry, Yang Yang and I will assist you. Please
Okay,
fight
so this is
simulated
helpful.
tacit discords like you normally would.
One with the sounds.
You saw that wolf? That's basically the resonance crystal.
Bad timing. No hesitation. One with the sounds.
As Yotan had previously detected, your bodily functions are in good condition, and you seem entirely unaffected by the Crownless's energy. Now, we will temporarily boost your resonance ability for further testing.
One with the sounds.
Not the slightest fluctuation in your frequency energy. So it was not your resonance ability either. I suppose we'll do another round to fully test your potential.
The turtle seems pretty good.
Strike from the shadows. Keep it together. The end has come.
We have gathered all the data we need. The test is ending soon. Rover, you can find the exit straight up ahead.
I think you meant straight behind you, but games aren't that involved yet.
Rover, can you hear me? Hello?
The comm line is dead. Something's wrong. Gotta be cautious. Now, where is the exit? Huh. I'm back to the same spot again. And this moon. What is happening?
Well, like a Matrix, like jump off the roof, dude.
Are those tacit discords?
Rover! Rover! Thank goodness! You're awake, Baiju. What happened just now? The connection was suddenly cut off.
Denchimuyo, dude.
Rover, do you still remember what you saw?
I'm like coming up. Basically, like these are demons. Not all of them you can control. Okay, you can only control like the animal manifestations. It seems like, but as you can tell, the combat is well balanced. Like it's fine tuned.
Can you give us some more details?
Yeah, there was a
giant tacit discord with a scythe. It doesn't sound like the Crownless. Might be even higher ranked. This is the first time we've run into anything like this since we put the training ground into use. The sonorosphere captures everything that once happened in a specific time and place, be it good or bad. We built this simulated training ground after the structure of sonorospheres. Our goal was to extract pure remnant energy with the simulated sonorosphere. But we cannot guarantee that all abnormal frequencies were eliminated. your arrival may have revived the abnormal frequencies we accidentally captured. Remnant energy sometimes gives rise to memory manifestations of sentient beings. You may have encountered one such manifestation. I suspect it could have something to do with your unconscious mind. Such anomalies could have been hiding in the simulation, and they resonated with your subconscious. Or perhaps they were lifted from your subconscious in the first place. I'm afraid I can't give you a conclusion yet. Not until we've run a thorough analysis on the data collected. I'll also check the simulated sonorosphere again to see what on Earth happened to it. In terms of bodily functions, you seem to be in perfect health. In fact, all the data look quite good. But if you feel anything unusual, please come find me anytime.
He seems really helpful. So, convene. Resonate with various resonators and weapons through convene. It's an efficient way to meet reliable allies and collect powerful weapons. And write a project. Convene is unlocked. You can get reliable companions and handy weapons through convene. Wow. Oh, like a companion? Oh, that's sweet. She seems really strong. And of course they have all their microtransaction stuff. But I'm like, dude. And armament sword. What's the best weapon for a targeted convene? It's saying emeralds. They are all synth armaments. It says Emerald Genesis. I think we're coming up on the end of the episode. Man, I'm tired. Yeah, so that should be it. I'll talk to Mortify at the start of the next episode. Hopefully you've all enjoyed it. Like I said, this will be a 10 episode limited series. If you'd like to see more, please let me know in the comments. Hopefully I get some sleep tonight so I'm not like dozing, but you know. This was a very dialogue heavy episode. Not that that's a bad thing. It reveals a lot of the story. I have to remember how to quit. There you go. Alright, so that's our first episode of Wuthering Waves. So hopefully you've liked it. I know a bit of many of you, some of you who might have managed to catch the show were expecting World of Warcraft, but don't you worry. That's on its way. I'm just using this to buy time, basically, until I'm comfortable dropping $50 on it, considering my view count and my overall support here on the show. So that should do it. Please remember to support the show, like, comment, share, subscribe. Donations on the Streamer Show. Again, hopefully I can get some rest tonight and I can like attack this with full energy tomorrow. Just a lot of dialogue. a lot of exposition. I'm also watching Invincible right now, which is also touted for its writing. But there you go. So, verse of 10. Here we go. I might consider extending the series if there's more, but we'll see. Thanks for watching.